What's good, YouTube? This your man Spiel Dog. I was looking at I'm hearing that they want to have make a fight between Teofimo Lopez and Jaron Ennis. I like that fight a lot. I hope they do make that fight. Teofimo been talking crazy out here. I think Boots just might be the man to shut his mouth up and get some real straightening for the disrespect Teo been spitting out here. But I have to be honest with myself. I think Boots is a better fighter. I think Boots is a bigger puncher, could be faster, just as athletic as Teofimo, maybe not quite as athletic as Teofimo Lopez. He got the height, he got the reach. He's the natural 147 pounder. So it's a whole lot in his favor if they take this fight. But Teofimo, in my opinion, has fought better fighters than Jaron Ennis to this point in their careers, and has been in bigger fights than Jaron Ennis in a lot less time than it took Boots to do it. I think Boots had between 20, but he might have had 30 fights or better already. This Teofimo Lopez like 22nd fight, and he done fought Jermaine Ortiz, Lomachenko, Richard Comey, Nakatani, Josh Taylor, Arnold Barboza just now. I mean, Cambosis ain't Cambosis is a solid fighter, but point being, Stanionis and Chris Van Heerden, them probably the best two guys in my opinion that Boots has fought up to this point. I think he hasn't fought anybody in his division that was nowhere close to on the level of Lomachenko. I don't think so. And Teofimo took care of business against Loma. Josh Taylor, undefeated fighter with a lot of recognition behind him. Teofimo went there and handled business. Arnold Barboza, although we was looking for Teofimo to win, he still was 32-0 and a damn good fighter. Richard Comey, a big puncher, was a good fighter at 135 at the time that Teofimo fought him. So as far as big fight experience, Teofimo has more big fight experience and has fought better fighters, albeit at lighter weight divisions. I don't think that part matters as much because Teofimo was always big for his size. 147 looked just right for him, and I think it's just a little too small for Boots. So I mean, it's some interesting little points to take in that fight, but I would give Boots the advantage, and I would have Boots all day, and hope he knocked dude out straight up. But I would be being distant. I would not be being honest and truthful if I sit up here and said, man, he gonna kill Teofimo. Teo ain't got no chance. He got a damn good chance. Teofimo Lopez is a good fighter. He really is. I mean, he's a damn good fighter. Like I say, he is on worst enemy running his mouth too much. I mean, if he could, like I say, man, if he didn't talk so stupid, he might have a fan base he looking for, honestly. But his pettiness and his jealousy of these other fighters, of these brothers who getting that money and getting the shine, him coming out the way he doing is not helping him none. And I don't know how come he can't see that. If anything, he hurting himself, but he is a good fighter. He's an athletic fighter, and to his defense, he ain't out here cherry picking like a lot of these other cats doing. He really ain't. Him and Devin Haney, I give them both that respect. Devin Haney ain't a cherry picker either. Devin Haney couldn't get these guys in the ring for a lot of years. I'm thinking dudes won't be as hesitant as before to fight them now that they seen what could happen if they touch them right. But that track meet he just had ain't gonna make certain guys want to jump in the ring with him and have to sit up there and chase him all night if that's gonna be his new style to punch and run. That might be why they put that new rule in, so these guys won't do that. Because we just went through 2 weeks ago a car full of running, and you can't sell that shit. That's what some of these guys that's fanboys got to understand. It's guys that just love a certain fighter. And I mean, no matter what they do, they ain't gonna they just they can go out there and stink the joint up. And just cause somebody mentioned he fought like shit, man, they raise him holy hell as if they was the one in that fight. So some of these cats just like that. But the real boxing fans won't get a fight for their money. They do. And they ain't trying to pay $100 or fly into a city and get hotels and all the shit they gotta do to watch somebody run away from the action all night. That you can't sell that. So Teofimo and Boots, I think Boots is, if Teofimo did try to run, Boots will catch him. He would cut him off. But I don't think Teo would go out there and run like that. I think Teo would get knocked out before he just ran around the ring. I would give him that much respect. I have never seen him fight like some of these other dudes get in there and act. So, and he clearly ain't trying to protect no. Teo trying to get money and try to make a name for himself. And the way you do that is what he has been doing, taking big, tough fights, and proving people that you are what you say you are. This guy's that had 30 fights and ain't fought some of the guys that he done fought within 18, 19 fights. So all that shit about they got to get experience. How much experience are you actually getting when they bring these guys in that ain't got a chance of beating you? To me, it's just padding up. It's just padding up a guy's record, making him like something he ain't, beating up a bunch of easy fighters. That's why a lot of these guys, if you bring a real fight to them, come with all these excuses not to sign because they getting good money fighting guys they know they can beat. They don't want to take no chance. A lot of them get no real fight. They getting good money for not fighting. So I mean, I think Turkey trying to change that and make it, even if he got to overpay some of these guys to get them in the ring now, and they had to get that rule because looked like guys was trying to take his money and run with it, like take a big bag from Turkey and not really fight hard and just run around the ring and let it fall in the judge's hands. They go on with a pocket full of money, win or lose. So I think they had to put that no running rule in because some of these guys, is one thing to box and move, it's a whole nother thing flat out running. A lot of guys came in the comment section saying, this is boxing. Some of that shit ain't boxing. Some stuff is straight up just running. Running and boxing is two different things. And you can run in the amateurs and stuff like people paying top dollar. This is entertainment. At the professional level, this ain't amateur boxing no more. This shit is about entertainment, and you can't sell dudes that's boring or running around the ring, avoiding confrontation all night. Can't sell that. And I don't blame these promoters or whoever deal they had to do to change the rule to stop this shit because it was finna get worse and worse. It really was. We watched the whole weekend of that shit a couple of weeks ago, and that's what let them know we're gonna stop this right now. We're gonna stop this right now. And I'm glad they doing it. So, like I say, man, I hope they make the fight with Boots and Teofimo Lopez. I got Boots all day by knockout, but you can't count Teofimo Lopez out. He's been proving people wrong for a long time. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like or subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Spiel Dog. I'm out.